Have you ever noticed that the man who wants nothing from a woman is usually the one who gets the most attention from them? While most men are exhausting themselves in the chase, there is a specific type of man who has checked out of the game entirely, but it's not because he's given up. It's because he's playing a much bigger game. Most men feel attraction as a biological constant, a pull that dictates where they spend their money, how they use their time, and how they feel about themselves. But very few understand what that attraction actually does to their mind. You've seen him, the man who isn't chasing, isn't desperate, and isn't easily swayed by a smile. While society labels this mysterious, the psychology behind it is usually rooted in one of three very specific paths. The first path is that of the architect. This man isn't avoiding women because of a lack of interest, but because of a massive sense of priority. He understands that his time and his emotional energy are his most valuable currencies. He is a man on a mission, someone who believes that before he can lead or protect, he must first build himself. He chooses delayed gratification. To him, a casual distraction isn't a win. It's a cost. His indifference is actually a shield, protecting the vision he has for his future until he is stable enough to share it. Then there is the selective man. This is the individual who often gets called too picky because he rarely dates. But his indifference comes from a place of high responsibility. He isn't looking for a temporary escape. He is looking for a partner with deep character and shared values. He refuses to settle because he knows that every attachment creates vulnerability. He would rather be alone than be with someone who doesn't align with his principles. For him, silence is better than a shallow connection. But we have to look at the darker side of this psychology as well, the wounded man. In this case, indifference isn't a choice. It's a defense mechanism. This is a man who has faced rejection and, instead of using it as a mirror for self-growth, has turned it into a wall of resentment. He blames the world because it's easier than admitting he feels inadequate. His lack of care is a mask for deep-seated humiliation. He stays away not because he is building a life, but because he is hiding from the risk of being hurt again. So, when you see a man who doesn't care, you have to ask, is he building? Is he waiting? Or is he hiding? True power doesn't come from pretending women don't exist. It comes from mastering your own desires so they don't master you. It's about knowing when to say not now, so that one day when you finally do choose to care, it's because you want to, not because you have to.